Hello, and welcome to EnglishStoryHub. I am very happy you are here today. This is your podcast to learn English slowly, clearly, and with confidence. In this episode, we begin the story of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most famous presidents of the United States. His life is not only history, it is also a lesson of courage, learning, and never giving up. The phrase never give up means do not quit, do not stop trying, even when life is hard. You will hear this lesson many times in his journey, because Lincoln grew up poor, faced many failures, but still became a great leader. Abraham Lincoln was born in 1809 in a small log cabin in Kentucky. Log cabin means a simple house made from tree trunks, very small, no luxury, only wood and earth. His family was poor, they worked on farms, and they had to survive with very little money. As a boy, Lincoln did not go to school often. In fact, he had less than 1 year of formal education. Formal education means regular school with teachers and classes. But he loved books. He borrowed them whenever he could. Sometimes he even walked many kilometers just to read a single book. This shows us one of his strongest qualities, curiosity. Curiosity means the strong desire to learn and to know. Lincoln's curiosity was like a fire, small at first, but burning brighter every day. Lincoln grew up in poverty. Poverty means having very little money and very few things. His family often moved from place to place, looking for better land to farm. Life was hard, food was simple, and sometimes there was not enough. As a teenager, Lincoln worked many small jobs. He was a farm helper, a store clerk, and even a woodcutter. Clerk means a person who works in a shop or office, helping customers and keeping records. These jobs did not make him rich, but they gave him experience, and they taught him discipline. Discipline means the ability to control yourself and work hard, even when you don't feel like it. Lincoln did not have teachers all the time, so he became his own teacher. He read every book he could find. He read the Bible, history books, law books, and stories of great leaders. Many nights, he studied by the light of a fire or with a candle. He practiced writing on wooden boards when paper was not available. This habit showed his strong determination. Determination means the decision to keep going until you reach your goal. Even when his friends laughed at him, saying he read too much, Lincoln continued. He believed knowledge was power. He believed reading could change his future. His favorite shadowing phrase could be, I will learn, I will grow, I will not stop. As a young man, Lincoln wanted more than farm work. He wanted to serve people. He wanted to make a difference. To make a difference means to do something that changes life for others in a positive way. He first tried business. Together with a friend, he opened a small shop. But the shop failed, and Lincoln was left with debt. Debt means money you owe to someone else. Instead of giving up, he worked hard, step by step, to pay back every dollar. This failure taught him responsibility, and it showed his honesty. Lincoln then studied law by himself. He read thick law books, sometimes alone late at night. Law means the rules of a country, and lawyer means a person who helps others with those rules. Slowly, Lincoln became a lawyer, respected for his clear thinking and his fairness. People noticed his intelligence and his simple, honest character. Neighbors called him Honest Abe. Honest means always telling the truth, not cheating. This name followed him his whole life, and it became part of his story. Soon, Lincoln entered politics. Politics means the activities of government and leadership. He joined local meetings, gave short speeches, and listened to the problems of farmers, workers, and families. In 1834, he was elected to the Illinois State Legislature. Legislature means a group of people who make laws for a state or a country. For the first time, Abraham Lincoln was not only a poor boy from a log cabin. He was a public servant, a leader learning how to speak, persuade, and represent the people. Persuade means to make someone agree with you by using good reasons. One of his shadowing lines could be, I speak with honesty, I serve with care. By 1860, the United States was deeply divided. In the North, many people wanted to stop slavery. In the South, many people depended on slavery for their farms. Slavery means a system where people are treated as property, forced to work without freedom. Lincoln was elected president in 1860. For many in the South, this was a threat. They feared he would end slavery. So several southern states decided to leave the Union. Union means the group of all American states together as one country. This action started the American Civil War. Civil War means a war inside one country, between its own people. The war was long and painful. Families were separated. Soldiers fought in terrible battles, and thousands of lives were lost. Lincoln carried a heavy burden. Burden means a hard responsibility that weighs on someone. He often visited soldiers, shook their hands, and encouraged them with his calm voice. In 1863, Lincoln made a historic decision. He signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Emancipation means freedom, and proclamation means an official public statement. This document declared that enslaved people in the rebelling states were free. It changed the purpose of the war. Now, the fight was not only to save the Union, but also to bring freedom. This moment showed Lincoln's courage. Courage means the strength to act even when you feel fear. He knew not everyone agreed, but he believed slavery was wrong. He once said, "If slavery is not wrong, nothing is wrong." The war continued until 1865, but Lincoln never gave up. His leadership helped guide the nation through its darkest days. And when the Union finally won, millions of people were free for the first time. A good shadowing line could be, "Freedom belongs to every human being." In April 1865, just after the war ended, Lincoln was killed in Washington, D.C. He was the first American president to be assassinated. Assassinated means murdered for political reasons. His death shocked the nation, but his ideas lived on. Lincoln left a strong legacy. Legacy means the influence or memory a person leaves behind after death. His legacy was about freedom, unity, and hope. He showed that a man from a poor family with little education could rise to the highest office through honesty, learning, and persistence. Persistence means continuing firmly, even when facing difficulties. People remember his famous words, "Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth." This means government should always serve ordinary people, not just the rich or powerful. For English learners, his story also gives a lesson. Success is not instant. It takes time, small steps, and steady effort. Just like Lincoln studied by firelight, you can also learn with simple tools if you keep going. Lincoln teaches us 3 things. First, never give up, even after failure. Second, believe that knowledge can change your life. Third, use your strength not only for yourself, but for the good of others. A shadowing line to finish could be, "I will keep learning, I will keep going." Let's take a moment to review what we learned today. Here are 5 key lessons from the life of Abraham Lincoln. He grew up in poverty, but used curiosity and books to grow. He failed in business, but showed honesty by paying back his debts. He became a lawyer and a leader with strong persistence. As president, he guided the nation through the Civil War and declared freedom with the Emancipation Proclamation. His legacy reminds us to serve others with courage, kindness, and hope. Now, here is a quick mini test for you. Please write your answers in the comments. 1. What does poverty mean? A. Being rich and famous. B. Having very little money and resources. 2. What is a legacy? A. Something left behind after a person dies. B. A kind of celebration. 3. What is persistence? A. Stopping when things are difficult. B. Continuing firmly, even with challenges. Think carefully, choose A or B, and leave your answers below. I will check and reply to your comments. To close, remember this. Success is not about never failing. It is about rising each time you fall. Lincoln's story shows that one person, with honesty and determination, can change the world. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video, share it with a friend, and write in the comments, "I will never give up." This way you practice English, and you also encourage others. Thank you for listening to English Story Hub. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep learning step by step. You are stronger than you think. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next episode.